Well, good evening. Welcome to another edition of After Dinner Pipe and Coffee. Cobb Tuesday. Smoking my legend. With some Escudo Navy Deluxe. And my coffee. Black, of course. Well, as I was putting things together today for what I wanted to do tonight, scrapped it. Because something has been weighing on my mind since yesterday. When you do a channel and you're a presenter, and you have subscribers, you can't write them off. You can't disrespect them. And I did that to someone. So, you know, sometimes you just can't let them see you sweat, you know? So I want to apologize, and I'm going to say this gentleman's name, because if I had the balls enough to respond to his comment, and I'm going to take that video down. So if I had the balls enough to respond to his comment the way I did, then I need to make an apology. Captainberz, I want to apologize for the way I responded to your comment. What you were trying to do was to help me, and I was disrespectful. So, my apologies, sir. Sometimes I need to follow what the good book says. Slow to speak, slow to anger, quick to listen. And I'm not going to give an excuse as to why. And I'm not going to do I apologize, but there is no. When you apologize, you apologize. That's it. Do you ever get an apology from someone? I'm sorry, but the reason I did, there is nothing follows I'm sorry. So, Captainberz, I am sorry and I apologize if I offended you. I have been subscribed to Captainberz for quite some time. And he has some very excellent content. Some of the best content out there. And I'm not just saying that because I'm apologizing to the man. I'm going to put his channel in the bucket of his latest video. And you'll see. I tend to agree with a lot of the philosophy he has. And he has been a faithful follower of my videos and has commented here and there. And I need to appreciate that. Because when we're as presenters in front of the camera, people, 1, look up to us, 2, look to us for direction, 3, expect certain things from us. And we need to follow through with that. So, I'll put his information in the bucket. I want you to check him out. Which brings me to the topic of discussion. My dad always taught me, whenever you face an obstacle, don't run from it. Don't try to find a way around it. Come up with a solution, put the plan together, put the plan to action, and go through the obstacle. You'll be a much better man for it. So, that's what I need to do. I'm facing an obstacle right now. And I will come up with a solution or a plan. And I will go through this obstacle. And I will come out a better man. That's part 1. Part 2. When someone is giving you constructive criticism, don't be so sensitive. Like me. That's what I did. You're never too old to make mistakes, and you're never too old to learn. Mistakes are only mistakes if you don't learn from them. If you learn from them, they're only setbacks. It is impossible to be on top of your game 24/7, 365. And some days you are going to get frustrated, and some days you are going to get angry, and some days you're going to want to vent, but you need to be very careful as to how you vent or who you vent on. Successful people lead. And I'm not talking successful people with money. I'm talking a successful person. They lead. My father was very successful in the fact that he led his 3 sons, and he raised us to be fine young men. And now we're getting to be old men. He didn't make a lot of money, but he was successful. There are people that look up to you whether you think they don't. They do. Trust me, there's people you don't even realize are looking to you for direction, wisdom, and they just look up to you. You're their hero. So be careful how you handle things. So when you apologize for something, or you try to correct something that you did wrong, it is not followed by, the reason I did it. No, there's no excuse for it. Apologize, move on. An apology can be made, but it has to be followed through. If one of my sons said to me, "Dad, I'm sorry I lied to you," I would forgive them. But if they did it again, their apology is worthless. So Scudo is very good. We also can't take words on a comment, text message, and email, and on paper. And we can't try to read between the lines or figure out the tone that they're speaking to us in. It's a bad assumption, and it causes more fights than anything. That's why I don't like. If I have a disagreement with someone, I don't want to text it. I don't want to text it back and forth, because nothing good comes from that. It's just bad. It's bad. We need to do it face to face. So, not a whole lot to say after that, huh? I have nothing but the highest respect for Captainberz. He is a man who has accomplished many things. We need to treat everybody like that. To anybody else that took offense to what I said last night, my apologies. I am sorry. If I offended you, if I disappointed you, if I showed any type of disrespect towards you, I'll try to set a better example. It just shows you how vulnerable people can be. We make mistakes. We say things we really oughtn't say. That pipe's done. And sometimes that can be so damaging, a relationship is destroyed. So we need to be very careful of how we do it. But anyhow, that's all I'm going to talk about tonight. Really need to take care of some things here. I have to get some stuff ready for tomorrow. But I appreciate your time. I appreciate my subscribers. And I appreciate your comments, your thumbs up, your thumbs down. And keep them coming. The comments, I appreciate them. But I just wanted to share a little bit of that tonight. So, again, I'll have Captainberz stuff in the bucket when I put the video up. And check out his videos. He's got some good content. He does quite a lot as far as videos. He's got a fair amount of videos. I've been trying to catch up. There's people I watch on a regular basis, and then there's people that it's like that. You like a certain food, so for a while you're just, eating that food, and eating that food, and eating that food, and eating that food. Or for example, better yet, you like a certain tobacco, so for a while you're smoking that tobacco every day. You're smoking it, and smoking it, and smoking it, and smoking it, and you can't get through, a lot. So just a lot of content on there. There's a lot of videos to go through, and trying to play catch up with videos with people is sometimes it can be very hard to do. But I don't spend a lot of time watching TV. I'd rather see what's going on in people's lives on YouTube, not to be nosy, but because it interests me, and because I think it's a good way for people to express themselves. In the day and age we live in, we have a lot to be thankful for. We have a lot to look forward to in our future. If you think you're having a bad day, someone else, I guarantee you, is having a worse day than you. Think about that one. Think about the people in third world countries that don't have the luxuries we have. Think about, I was complaining about a stupid schedule. There's one day. I think about people who would love to have a job that can't get a job. It is what it is. So, all right, folks, thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate your time. I appreciate the subscribers. Like I said, keep them coming. And I will see you all tomorrow. Light them up.